So we've driven up to Algodonales this morning, today and tomorrow. Probably be the last flight of the year, last few flights anyway. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit, but it's been very, very low wind, and we're going to see what we can do. It's going to be a question of waiting a few hours, do a bit of, Nick's doing a bit of revision training up there. So yeah, we're here with Nick from Paragliding Guide, and he's doing some revision with some of his students, just because it's been a while since they've flown. And we should be able to get some airtime in today.
Up, keep moving forward, control, fix it. No, that doesn't feel right, stop, yeah? So I'm going to run toward Jimmy, so I'll put my weight into it, forward, guide it up, come off it, brake, control it, drive it forward, and off. If I keep running, I take off there, I don't want to take off.
High up, there's clouds in the way. I don't really want to go on the clouds. Maybe we can this. Very, very beautiful though. Oh, somebody over there. Problem is, if we go in the cloud, you can't see the others. No worries. Right. So it's the second day. We're in Montellano today for some ridge soaring, and we're going to get Nick's take-off brief in a second. So in the meantime, I'm going to set up and then go and do that. Let's see how it goes. So the wind should increase, and we should be doing some pretty cool ridge soaring later on. See how it goes.
So we're on Montellano at the moment, and it takes a northeasterly. It can take a little bit of north, but it's mostly northeasterly. And so today the forecast is that it's going to be northeasterly, tapering a little, well, north tapering a little bit round to northeasterly. So it will get better throughout the day. So it will. So at the moment in the windsock here, we can see the little ticket tape. We can see it's just slightly off at the moment. And it's just the strength, and it's just a little bit weak at the moment. So we're going to wait till it's a little bit stronger. So, as I said, the shape of the hill itself here is, we have this little ridge line in front of us. Morning. We have this little ridge line in front of us here. And as we go a little bit more north, there's a little rocky outcrop that can cause a little bit of turbulence depending on the wind direction. And then it tapers round into a bowl area. So the more north it is, the better you are up there. If it's northeasterly, it's good here. And about 150 metres along this ridge line, it tapers away into a huge big bowl area, okay? So this is the upper takeoff. There is also a lower takeoff down here below. I'd like us to go and land in the landing field. So we talked about the landing field the other day, and we said that the landing field is down here between the two olive groves. So Sebastian, do you see the ruin down here?
Yeah.
That's where the landing field is, just there.
Okay.
Okay. So normally
There is like a doors, like two.
So on the left on the left.
there's a track. There's a track. There's a track there.
Yeah.
Then there's an olive grove, and it looks like a boomerang shape, the
Yes.
brown field. And the right hand side of that is the landing area. Okay. And you can see like a little worn out patch through it. Yeah. And so the thing about this landing field that I have to remind you of, and we talked about this in detail the other day, as the wind comes along, it will taper over and it will stick to the field, and it will cause sink on the other side. It won't be so strong that there's rotor caused by it. There won't be turbulence on the other side of it. But as you're doing your baselines, you'll do your baselines in the field with the brown sort of shading in it, the big one. You'll do your baselines there to lose your height. And then on your final approach, as you start to fly in toward the field, you will sink quicker than you normally would, say in Levante. And so what you have to do is make sure that you leave for your final glide with a little bit more height than you normally would. And you aim for about 2/3 up the field. And what will happen is you will come in on the bottom third of the field. Okay?
So Icky is
Lots
live
of-
now, so full concentration.
Bit close for comfort, but I went. Got away with it. See if there's anything here. Can't feel anything, can't hear anything. It doesn't look good. Maybe a little bit. Bueno. As you can see, I've bombed out. So I was trying to get from that ridge behind me, take off over to the castle over there where that guy's climbed, but I didn't. I lost a lot of height getting across. I probably wasn't high enough. I was getting a little bit bored of just soaring, so I decided to go for it. And these are the things that happen when you're paragliding, I guess. So I'm not too far from takeoff. I managed to kind of slope land next to the tracks. I'm just going to walk back and go again. Maybe have some lunch. So yeah, paragliding, eh? Yeah. Awesome. That was a nice landing. Right, let's go. Let's see what happens.
Sophie needs about to take off on the tandem, so when he's left the ground, I will shoot down to collect you.
We took off, and we've got a bit of lift. Not great, but yeah, it's flyable. So yeah, it's good. Last flight we had to land out in a field down there. So yeah, pretty cool. See how it goes. It's tight because lots of people around. It's cool. This dude's turning here, so we'll probably do the same. Because my glider's not as efficient as his, because it's B and that's probably a high B. Anyway, a bit scratchy, busy out there. You can see some lift around here. Right of way. Have to go to the right. Yeah, so we're okay here. People in the ridge, we've got space. Nice and lifty there. Give them some space. Get past this beat. Awesome. Let's get in there. There's nothing here, we'll have to turn around and go back to takeoff. Nada. A little bit, nothing. Quite close to the cliffs now. I don't think anybody's got to the castle yet, so probably not a good idea to try and get there at the moment. Get in my spirit. It's supposed to be on the other side. lose a lot of height in those turns. And it's not very strong, so we need to get nice and close to the cliff so we get all the lift. It's very busy though, and everything's happening very, very small spaces. We have got right of way with a cliff on the right, but getting a bit of turbulence from other people's wings as well. Normally more noticeable with tandems, but somebody's made it to the castle. Awesome. Yeah, it's getting weaker, I think. There's less lift. Nobody's going towards the landing, but it is getting weaker. Lower and lower. Yes. Fucking guy. No rules. Very close to those trees, but there should be some lift. Go around here. Yeah, not looking good. That's close, probably as close as we're going to want to be to those rocks. Gonna go one more beat, and if we don't get any height, we shall go and land, because this is, yeah, we're now below land, we're below takeoff, but we are going up, so maybe we're lucky. Nobody taking off. We can get a bit closer. Somebody taking off, somebody coming this way. Yeah. Woof. let's leave it. Top landing.